So when I say it was a desert, that's a term.
Okay.
But when you, it's like when you actually open it, there's life in there.
Inside.
It looks dry.
Wow.
But when you unveil what's in the desert, there's living water. That's where you find the living water. When you go to that place of rest, you know, after Jesus fasted for 40 days, the power. Now, he was God himself, but he still had to show us what it was like, what the sacrifice that you have to do before you start your ministry.
Right.
So you're not drawing from emptiness, you're drawing from the everlasting water. And that is what true beauty is. It's drawing in from who you are inside out. Because when you have that inner water that's flowing, you know, in Isaiah, I think it talks about, come to me if you're thirsty and I will give you water and you will thirst no more. Right. You know, when you've been in the desert and when you have discovered that water that you can drink and you will thirst no more. Or no, I think it was in John, with the woman and the well,
Okay.
When you've
what's her name? The Samaritan woman?
Yes, I think it was there that you said it. But when you've drank that water nourishes your soul, nourishes your body, your physical and your spiritual and your soul, which is your inner man, and that flows out. It's like a flood that happens. And when I'm talking about that I'm talking about God's love, because it is what shines out, it radiates out, and you can't hide it, because God's love is given, is generous, it does not hold. You know how it talks about love is patient, love is kind, it does not keep any record of wrong. That is what it is. It's a huge explosion of that love. So I feel like in that desert place, that's when I really discovered my inner beauty, and my inner dependence on God.
Because you actually had your family wasn't around, I suppose,
exactly.
Right? And you had literally, you felt like you had no one else to depend on but God. Right? So you spent time with yourself. And I think that's also another thing that could define beauty is, you know, a lot of times when we look at social media, look at the world at its whole, we see beauty as being that physical appearance.
That's 99%,
busy doing so many things and not really taking the time to actually sit down and like examine their inner being. Like, who am I? What do I like? What do I not like? Why do I allow this person to treat me like this? Is there something inside of me that we need to self-reflect as people, as women?
Yes.
Right?
Because we carry a lot.
You carry a lot.
We're hurt, and we don't give ourselves time, I think, to know about the hurt and to allow God to come in and give grace to forgive and to cut. Because I was reading this book, and it's called, Are You Going to Be a Woman Who Is Going to Be Bitter or Better?
Better.
Because they're very similar. It's just one word difference, you know, the I and E. So, but as women of God, you have to do that. You have to be in that place. Better. And, you know, in that desert place, another thing I learned about myself, well, who I am in the kingdom. Because let me tell you one thing. Once a lion knows her voice, the huge loud that the lion makes, the whole kingdom will stop and be like, what's that? Because you have to know who you are and whose you are.
That's right.
Because when you know who you are, you have your head. And girl, you should see me when I'm walking. It's like I'm like on a catwalk, like where is this girl coming from?
I'm a child of a king, baby.
You better believe. Like, you better believe. And my head is head high, no one.
It's really interesting. Sorry for cutting you, but it's so interesting you say that, because the last podcast I had, or the last friend that I had over, for those that watched it, or that are yet to watch it.
Like, I'm with
but anyway, the last one I had, my girl was saying the same thing. She like asked her, we spoke about identity, and I asked her like, who does she identify herself as? And she said that as a child of God. And as a child of God, all she knows is to be the light. All she knows is to reflect light and be light and do light and be attracted to anything else that that is light, right? And like she goes out knowing that hey, like world, here I come. You know, like here I come.
Yes, 100%.
Because there's a lot of people that unfortunately are unable to actually go out and feel that sense of fulfillment or that sense of joy and peace and all of that. Yeah, it's a sad story. It's sad that society has just given us this picture of what the word beauty is supposed to be or what beautiful is. Yeah. But just like Ray, you said, beauty is within you. Yeah. It comes from a deep place inside of you. And just like you mentioned again, the one way to find that beauty is literally spending some time on your own, figuring yourself out.
Yeah, because if you don't then, and just to go back a little bit on what you said about identity, because that's, you remember, that was the sermon, that was the topic I spoke on, and
the last pageant.
The last event, but when you don't know your identity, the world wants to define who you are.
It'll tell you who you are.
And you'll be confused.
Write it down for you.
Oh, you are this.
Oh yeah.
You are now this.
Oh yeah.
And you're also this.
Yeah.
And this is why people are confused.
Yeah.
And it says, that's why it says, in John, it talks about, the enemy comes to steal,
to kill,
and to destroy. And those are the order he does it. Boom, boom, boom.
Steal, to kill,
if you don't know who you are to begin with,
that's stolen. You're stolen right
Your
there.
identity is stolen.
Yeah.
And then your joy.
Yeah.
And then destruction is the last sin.
And you're done.
Gone. And so, but what's the other side?
Yeah,
I've come.
Yeah.
That you may have life.
Yeah.
Life what? Abundantly. Not some way, not a little bit, not maybe. No. Do you know what abundance means? Abundance.
Overflow. It's amazing. It's amazing what we have and what we've come to understand, and it's awesome also that, because to be very honest, Ray, there's a lot of Christians out there, and a lot of Christians don't walk in the same way that you walk in. A lot of them don't see that beauty, and they call and they do tag themselves as Christians or believers of Jesus Christ, right? So there's it's more than just coming out there and just saying I'm this or saying that I'm that, or it's more than that. It actually takes work.
Exactly. And remember that term we came up with? Woke people.
Wake people. Yeah. Anyways, one of our random meetings. That's something. Yeah, it's so true. Woke people, wake people, and we're here to wake up.
If you're woke, as they call it.
Yeah.
You want other people to wake up.
To wake up.
To the reality of things. Yeah. It's like if you have like a huge Christmas present, like you're not gonna keep it to yourself. Oh my god, like I got like a car. No, you're gonna post about it and be like, oh, you know.
Look at me now. Hey.
You're gonna post about it so the whole world will know that you have a car. Even people who don't care that you have your hater self will see that you have a car. You know. Yeah. So it's very important that we do our job, because I was once sleeping and someone's like,
wake up, boo boo.
It's called inactive and active Christian.
Oh, I like that.
There's a lesson. Active Christian, inactive Christian. I'll start with that. Just a little quick, you know,
go
just
ahead.
a little. Inactive.
Educate us.
You've already been you've received salvation because you have said that prayer. You know, believe with your heart, confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord, and He did what He did, died on the cross for your sin. Boom, Jesus comes. Great day. Then you live life, but you haven't tapped into that. Yes, you haven't tapped into that salvation. You haven't tapped into that. It is finished. You have not tapped into that yet. And one day you wake up from your sleep. You know, in Ephesians 6, it talks about wake up. Wake up. Because people are sleeping. We are sleeping, and it's 2019. Ain't nobody got time to be sleeping. You better get on your knees.
Better wake up.
So then the active Christian is one day, somehow, somewhere, someone who's woke knocks on your door and wakes you up. And once you have that, once you wake up, it's like Adam and Eve. When Adam saw Eve,
he knew.
When he was sleeping, man was woke. Yeah. He woke up. He said,
"Oh, that's deep. This is boom."
He started prophesying.
Yeah, he just started.
He just started speaking words. So you have to use your words to impact others, as someone else used their words to impact you. You get?
Yes, mama.
So, honey, it's 2 and 2. Woke people wake people. Inactive, get active. That's the only way.
And that's it, guys. That's how we want to let you know, okay? We think we woke, but there's other people that are woker that be waking us up, and then, you know, it's a ripple effect, and then the world just goes like that. And I guess we're also just trying to shed more light and bring more love and more peace and more goodness to the world outside. Let you guys know that beauty, and I know that you've heard it time and time again, you know, beauty is not what you see in the books in on social media. A lot of these people, some of them, I don't know them, but some people will come. It's easy to post now. Easy to put on makeup and post and just be like, girl. It's very easy to do that. But then when all of that is done and you take out the makeup and you're by yourself, only God knows what goes through your mind. Only God knows how you actually see yourself or anything like that. So it's important for women out there, young women out there, to know that you are beautiful regardless of what you see outside. It is really the inside that it starts from. When you start accepting who you are created to be from the inside, like Ray said, it will automatically just gush out of you. Right? And your handle is True Beauty on Instagram. Oh, Instagram,
the real True Beauty.
The real True Beauty.
Yes, the real True Beauty.
Check her out for the next event. Also, she's really cool at posting things too. So thank you. So that's a wrap, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed this session talking about beauty. You know, what it means to our beautiful lady here, another trailblazer. So guys, until next time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Well,
that's
you better
what I'm saying.
like this video.
You better like this video. Leave a comment.
I'm watching you.
Right.
And if you any haters, say a comment. Leave something back. I will come after you. This is a warning. I'm Nigerian, so my words are real.
And also, like, click on that notification bell if ever, so that you know when it's the next time that I post something. It will notify you and let you know that, hey, Success is on. So until the next episode, the next show, my goal is just to sit and talk with people and to talk on my own and just talk. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of talking on this channel, so enjoy it while it lasts, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a wrap, guys. God bless y'all. We're out. Peace. Yay. Guys, remember, this is, how do we say her name again?
Okay,
get it right.
Aries fine.